In 2013, Costco's co-founder, Jim Sinegal, received a suggestion from then CEO Craig Jelinek. The idea was simple: raise the price of the hot dog combo. Sinegal's response was not a memo. It was a four-letter eruption, a verbal berating so intense it became legend. Why would a billionaire scream over $1.50? This isn't a story about a cheap lunch. It's the story of a deliberate, massive financial loss that funds a business empire. The popular belief is that Costco sells hot dogs cheap to be nice. The real data shows something colder and far more powerful. The hot dog is a calculated financial weapon, and understanding why changes how you see the entire company. The weapon's power is in its simplicity. Costco sells a hot dog and soda for $1.50. The price has been fixed since 1985. Adjusted for inflation, that combo would cost over $4 today. Every single sale is a guaranteed loss for the company. Multiplying that by millions of members, and the annual subsidy is enormous. But to think of this as charity is the popular mistake. This is the classic loss leader. Grocers put milk at the back of the store, forcing you to walk past everything else. Costco puts the irresistible $1.50 anchor at the end of the gauntlet. To reach it, you must navigate aisles of high-margin electronics, jewelry, and clothing. The economics are brutal and brilliant. Costco operates on an average merchandise markup of just 8 to 9% over wholesale. For context, traditional retailers often mark up 25 to 50%. This model produces razor-thin net profits. In 2012, on $97 billion in sales, net profit was only $1.7 billion. That's a 1.7% margin. So if they barely make money on sales, where does the real profit come from? The answer is the key that unlocks the whole puzzle. It's not the merchandise. It's not even the hot dog. It's the simple card you scan at the door. Membership fees. They are almost pure profit, accounting for over 70% of Costco's total net income. In 2022, membership revenue was $4.2 billion. That's the engine. The goal isn't to sell you a TV. The goal is to get you to pay $65 a year and then pay again next year. This changes everything about how you view the $1.50 hot dog. It's not a profit center. It's not even a traditional loss leader designed to sell more products in one trip. It's a membership renewal tool. It's an emotional anchor. It creates such overwhelming perceived value that walking away from the membership feels irrational. Costco's founder didn't start in an office. Jim Sinegal began as a grocery bagger, learning retail from the ground up. His mentor was Sol Price, the pioneer who founded PriceCostco in 1976 inside old Howard Hughes airplane hangars. This ethos, relentless low cost, was baked in from the start. The scale became legendary. In 1993, Costco and PriceCostco merged, creating PriceCostco with 206 locations and $16 billion in annual sales. This wasn't just growth. It was the union of two philosophies that believed low margins, compensated by massive volume and fee-based loyalty, could beat anyone. And the membership numbers prove the philosophy works. Retention is everything. You can see the relentless climb. From 90 million members in 2017 to nearly 130 million by late 2023. Each renewed membership is another $65 or $130 in essentially pure profit. But what happens when this sacred formula is tested in a new culture? Costco opened its first Chinese warehouse in Shanghai in August 2019. The opening was a global spectacle. So many customers arrived, police ordered the store to close after just a few hours. The frenzy looked like triumph. But here's the part nobody talks about: the aftermath. The initial buzz faded. Renewal rates in China plummeted to around 60%. Why? A legion of customers signed up just for the opening day bargains, then canceled their memberships. The tool that works in America hit a cultural wall. This reveals the true nature of the hot dog's power. It's not universal. It works because it taps into a specific American retail psyche, the ingrained belief in a permanent, non-negotiable value. In China, without that deep-seated loyalty, the discount was just a discount, not a reason to stay. So how does Costco protect this multi-billion-dollar ritual from inflation, rising costs, and executive temptation? They take it to the extreme. When suppliers threatened to raise prices, Costco didn't negotiate harder. They bought their own hot dog manufacturing plant. They literally bought the means of production to control the cost of a single food item. This is the ultimate proof of the principle. The $1.50 price is not a marketing tactic to be adjusted. It is the foundational covenant of the brand. It is more important than short-term profitability. This level of commitment extends beyond food. Even construction follows a unique rule. Since 1989, almost every Costco building has been constructed by a single company, Span Construction. This long-term partnership reduces costs and eliminates the friction of constant bidding. The pattern is clear. Every system is designed for one goal: lower the cost to serve so the perceived value of the membership skyrockets. The cheap hot dog, the cheap chicken, the low markup, the efficient construction, it's all a funnel pointing to the same outcome. Let's return to that 2013 phone call. CEO Craig Jelinek wasn't wrong to think about the hot dog. Prices rise, inflation is real. But co-founder Jim Sinegal's furious reaction wasn't about one product's profit margin. He understood the psychology of the member. To the member, the $1.50 hot dog is a promise. It's a fixed point in a changing economic world. Raising it, even to $1.75, wouldn't be a minor price adjustment. It would be a breach of trust. It would signal that Costco is just another retailer willing to squeeze every last dollar. The loss on each hot dog is the cost of that trust. It's a perpetual advertising budget spent not on TV ads, but on direct, tangible value delivered to every single member. That $1.50 combo is the most effective customer retention tool in retail history, measured in direct, positive experience. This is the deeper truth the popular narrative misses. The hot dog isn't a loss leader that loses a little money to sell more stuff today. It's a strategic pillar that sustains the entire economic engine of the company. Sacrificing it would be like removing the foundation from a skyscraper to save on concrete costs. The decision that cemented this wasn't the 2013 call. It happened decades earlier, in 1985, when a company chose to set a price and publicly, permanently commit to it. Every year since, the choice has been reaffirmed, not by marketing, but by buying factories and screaming at CEOs. So why does a billionaire fight over $1.50? Because he knows the price of the hot dog is not $1.50. The price is the member's belief that Costco will always do right by them. And that belief is worth more than any single sale. The lesson transfers beyond retail. The most powerful moat isn't a patent or a network effect. It's a ritual of trust so ingrained that breaking it would cause more damage than the cost of maintaining it forever.